How'd you know I was gonna start with Trick Daddy? You did. Jasmine knows me so well. Okay. The A1C is 5.0 and they still treat me like I'm sick because you borderline 6.0. You're borderline, Nelly. Okay. You got to get in the gym and you got to stop eating carbs. Okay. You literally, when you're diabetic, you are allergic to carbs. Because when you don't eat carbs and then you eat whole foods and stuff, you don't get as carbohydrates turn the signal off to take this off for a second. Carbohydrates, they don't tell you that diabetes is a carbohydrate intolerance, okay? Potatoes, French fries, chips, anything that's carbohydrate that's processed down, rice, whatever, okay? Cookies, cakes, all of that. That is a carbohydrate intolerance, which means your body cannot process carbohydrates, period, okay? All the other names, carbohydrate, you are pretty much allergic to carbohydrates, okay? But if you eat meat and whole vegetables, greens, you can eat some potatoes and stuff. If you take out the carbohydrates, you will then correct your system. Because when you eat carbs like chips and stuff, it turns off that signal from your stomach to your head, to your brain. And that's why you can eat a whole bag of chips as opposed to a small portion of chips. Okay. That's why you can eat a whole cake and you can't stop because it's turning off that signal. But when you do away with that, and I'm telling you, when you detox from sugar, I was detoxing from sugar and I was like dizzy and shit. I was like, what the fuck going on? Why is my thinking clouded? And after a few days, my brain started working again. Really. And so what happens is, when you do away without the carbohydrates, your body begins to portion itself out. And so you don't have as much energy and sugar in your body as you would when you just eating cakes and cookies and chips and rice and French fries and all this other shit, sodas and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You don't have all that and you don't want it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what causes your blood sugar levels to rise. But if you really want to even out your blood sugar, fast, okay? Do a 16, 18-hour fast. You know what I'm saying? It will correct. It will correct that signal from brain to stomach. You will detox from sugar. You'll detox from all that other stuff that you know what I'm saying, that your body normally doesn't want, but you think it wants, but you really addicted to that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's the same withdrawal. Heroin addicts and shit go through. This shit is no joke. You know what I'm saying? You can then lower your A1C. You know what I'm saying? Because my A1C was high at one time. I think it was like 5.9, 6.0. Yeah, and I had to do away without the carbs and shit. Brought that shit back down to a 5.2, trying to get it at 4.8. Okay, period. So yeah. All right, Trick Daddy. Speaking of detoxing, Trick Daddy, and you know what? I was supposed to talk about this at my live show, but I skipped over it because it was just so much content. We had like 25 topics. I think I missed like 4. Okay. But he was one of them. And the reason I had him on there is because he did a cooking show with Nene. And he does a cooking show on YouTube to help promote his restaurant. And during his cooking session, somehow the topic came up of like eating and tossing salad. Now, you guys know I'm old school. As I get older, I now understand why my grandmother, my mom, my aunts did not allow us in the kitchen or anybody in the kitchen while they were cooking for a certain reason, because cooking is spiritual. And I think I talked a little bit about this, but I didn't go into detail. Cooking is a very spiritual thing, all right? You got to be mentally and physically prepared for it. And under no circumstances should anybody be talking about sucking, eating ass in the kitchen. I'm telling you, if you grew up in the South, you knew there's just certain things you just couldn't do. You know what I'm saying? Your uncles couldn't come in the kitchen while your grandma should get your ass out. Especially they were crackhead uncles, they were drunk uncles. You know what I'm saying? Certain aunties too, bitch, don't bring it here touching my food. You know you've been out there celebrating all night. Get your ass out my kitchen. Get your ass out my kitchen. When they say ass Trick Daddy, you know if your grandmama was here, she would tell you to get your ass out the kitchen, because I'm like, how did we get to times where you got restaurants, okay? And you are advertising a restaurant, and during the advertisement of the restaurant, looking like how you look, sir, knowing you got a few health issues going on, your bowels, you ain't colonic in years, and you want to talk about, oh, if my woman, if I'm eating her out, I soak my ass so she can eat me out too. She got to return the favor. You're talking about this stirring grits, sir. You're talking about soaking your ass in bath water as if you could get clean taking a bath. You cannot get clean taking a bath. You sit in the dirt. You sit in the dirt. And sir, I understand you probably can't reach back there to wash your ass properly. But just because you soaking your ass, you're soaking it in dirt, sir. The only thing that could clean that ass properly is a colonic. Or you taking a baby wipe, putting it around your finger and sticking it up your ass. Right after you take said shit. And to me, it looks like your shit may be a little pasty, so you ain't getting it all the way clean. It ain't coming out like plop. It look like it's struggling to come out. But I just don't understand. Where did we go from? And people lining up to eat his food, his fried fish and shit. And I'm like, sir, did anybody take this? Is why celebrities, I can't eat at no more celebrities restaurant. Peter has scarred me. Yeah, the food good, but I'm wondering, especially when they sent the plate back. I sent the plate back with a fly on it. They gave me the same plate. Let me tell you something. It has scarred me. These celebrities just ain't got no etiquette. And how is it that you around here cooking, advertising your goddamn show, and I got to think about you stirring grits and frying fish, and you fixing my plate, soaking your ass so the shit will loosen up out of the asshole into the water. And it ain't like you getting out of the water and standing up taking a shower. And you want to sell me fish and grits. No. I don't know what the fuck happened. I know if my grandmama was alive, my auntie was alive, this shit would not be going down. You know there was certain motherfuckers couldn't come in the kitchen. Certain aunties and uncles couldn't even fix a plate. Your auntie, well, I got it. What you want, Neat? Potatoes? Chicken? Don't touch, don't even lean over. You can't even talk over their food. This is talk about getting this asshole licked, spitting over food. No, sir. Hell no, I ain't never ate at that restaurant. Old lady gang. No, that ain't real soul food anyway. What? She somebody if I ever ate at Todd and Candy restaurant. As my auntie would say, hell no. This nasty ain't washing their hands and Candy online talking about sticking dildos and shit everywhere. Bitch, I don't want to hear about your plate on the same day. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about y'all sharing bitches, bringing bitches in your sex dungeon, and you want to serve me a steak. No. Sorry. Cooking is spiritual for me. I don't want to know what's going on back there. And when I say back there, I'm talking about back there. No, mother ain't nobody eating his ass. When the last bitch came out to say I'm on trick? When the last bitch came out and said they was tricking off Trick? Huh? Who? Nah, these celebrities, and then T.I. and Tiny got a restaurant. Just got finished doing orgies. Come on, guys. Listen, I'm all for supporting black-owned restaurants. There's a few that I go to, but I don't want to hear about them eating shit, licking shit, sharing shit. I don't want to hear nothing about that. I want to know that you organically got goddamn greens from the soil. I don't want to hear that you use the same hands to wash them, to plant a bitch asshole, put your face in the bitch asshole, and you talking over the food, trying to sell me the food. I bet you Nene ain't eat that shit. Moving on. This done piss me off. This done piss me the off, okay? So, Dwyane Wade put in an application for his child to be granted a name change and a gender change. I don't even think this child is 15 years old yet. Okay? Child still playing dress up. The same way he said he played dress up in his sister's clothing, child is still playing dress up. Dwyane, like I said, I think he wanted this for monetary gain. The wife, Savon, I think her name is Hodges or something like that, if I'm not mistaken, is saying the same thing, because why can't you wait till the child turns 18? Just turned 15. Not even 16. Children, it's kind of like, as children, we want to be a lot of things, okay? And putting on dresses and wearing wigs does not make you a woman. You're a child under the age of 18. You're a child. And the fact that Dwyane would even consider allowing a child to convince them that this is what they want to do, instead of saying, if you want to do this, let's see how this works over the next few years, then you won't need me to do it. It should be your decision, not mine. Because I guarantee you they gonna turn her. There's no doubt in my mind that Zaya is going to revert back. Or Zaya or Zion. I don't know. I don't know. And as a black father, like I don't know if he's trying to go down in the Guinness Book of World Records of the world's coolest father. I don't know if he's trying to leverage money from the LGBTQ community to get bookings for the child and to get the child attached to all these nonprofit organizations, Disney contracts. I don't know, but like this is the first of its kind, and I guarantee you it's coming with a major check behind it. And I'm just pissed that Dwyane would just be so weak to let this happen. Every kid dreams of doing something. Whatever it is that you dreamed of at 15, are you doing it right now? And put up the comments. I want to know. The thing that you was dreaming about at 15. Because I was having wet dreams at 15. So, yeah. I was still sucking my thumb at 15. Right? Okay? The things that it disappeared. The things that I was dreaming of at 15, they're not even in my mind anymore. The way I was wearing my hair, the way I was dressing, the way I was acting, it's non-existent now. It's non-existent. And it's like, dude, like I know you're putting yourself in your shoe, like in your son's shoes, because this is something that you really wanted to do. But like, this is weak. Like, this is, And I'm like, who are your friends? Who are your friends? Like, and you know what's going to be even sad is Zaya is going to regret this. Like, Zaya's going to, there's going to be that time that comes when Zaya is going to say, why did you let me do this? What's up? There's
an old video
of
the male nanny that used to watch Zaya when she was and I had to find it because
there's a male nanny?
There was a male nanny.
And he's gay?
He's gay.
Okay, and he
used to be Zaya's nanny. And when I tell you all of
is that Dwyane Wade with the? I'm looking at the video right now. Is that Dwyane in the video with him? Who is that?
That's the nanny and that's Zaya.
Oh.
The baby.
Oh.
This is from 2000 and I think 15 or 13.
Can they hear Chelsea? Okay, Chelsea, you got to get on the mic.
So back when Dwyane Wade got full custody of all of his boys at the time, he had nothing but boys. There were 2 nannies that he hired. However, because I think Zaya was the youngest, the youngest one at the time before he got his oops baby, Dwyane Wade hired a white gay full-time nanny that lived with him, and The man has no social media whatsoever. All of the photos, all of his personal information has been wiped clean from the internet on some Beyonce Solange type shit. And I just found an old video of Zaya and the babysitter going white water rafting, and they're not with Dwyane, they're not with the other kids, it's him and I guess the boy's boyfriend or whatever the case may be. However, I just find it odd that you would hire a gay male nanny at that to take care of a bunch of boys, and then you cannot find anything on this man afterwards.
That is really weird.
And the only photos and videos we find of him being a nanny or being like photographed by paparazzi or whatever the case may be is with Zaya, because that of course was the youngest child at the time, so that's the one that needed the most care. However, they never talk about this man. They never bring it up. I mean, even the Kim Kardashians done brought their nannies on the TV screen. If you're going to tell it all. What happened to this man that nobody can find? Because I tried to find a man for an interview.
But you know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm actually take this a step further, okay? So, there's an agenda out here to, and I tell black men this all the time, whether they're gay or straight, have babies. Have babies. The judge probably didn't bat an eye when this black man walked in and said, I would like to change my son to a woman. No problem. Less black men, less black babies we got to worry about. You think they give a... Do you think they give... I guarantee you, if it was white, it would... They make them go through all types of hell. All types of hell. Look, doctor after doctor after doctor. Black man. Oh, you want you? Oh, sure. Stamp. Let's go. One less we got to worry about populating our country. Yeah. Okay. At least we don't have to worry about him being aggressive and going to jail and being a threat to our people, becoming a gang member. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and sign off on this, sir. No problem. Thank you for being an abiding citizen. We appreciate you, Mr. What did you say your name was again? Wade. Okay. Thank you so much. And I don't have to worry about my little daughter or your son. Yeah. Cause that's exactly what it is. Okay. And he just fell for it. I just don't know any man on this planet that would allow, like, you want to do that, do it when you turn 18. What is the difference between 15 and 18? I'm just like, my nerves bad. Moving on. Now, real quick, I know y'all, me and Chelsea was arguing about this a couple weeks ago about Robyn and Juan and their relationship and things. And recently he was terminated from the college where he was coaching men's basketball at, okay? And so it was apparently linked to this sexual assault lawsuit that was filed against the school, and he was named in the lawsuit. Now, apparently his assistant coach catfished another student and I guess tried to sexually lure him in or something like that. Don't get me the line on the specifics, but because he failed to act fast and terminate the assistant coach, because motherfuckers be out here lying, they terminated him because of that. So they didn't terminate Juan because Juan was a student or aided and abetted and one of his staff members a student. He got fired for failing to act fast enough in firing the alleged, I guess, coach, which catfished, I guess, the student. And so now everybody's like, see, now he ain't got no job. Wife out here lying about affairs and everything like that and not putting it online. And I really think she didn't say anything about the affair on the show because he was trying to have somewhat of a good reputation. He didn't want all that shit to come out on his job because he still work a regular job. Reality TV don't pay like that now. It don't pay like that. Somebody got to work, goddamn it. Somebody got to work, okay? And if they went through financial problems where he lost a job and then had to get another job, and then he's trying, at the same time, he's on reality TV getting dragged, and he still has to put on this professional persona. Then now he's caught up in this lawsuit, that he was named in for failing to fire the other coach. You know what I'm saying? In due time, I just feel that at this point, I feel Juan need a break. I feel that Juan was what they call stress. Juan wasn't cheating because he wanted to cheat. I think this reality TV, because we rarely ever see couples make it on reality TV. They don't ever last. Why? Because the whole world is in your marriage. You know why me and Shaq last? Don't nobody be in our business. We don't talk. I'm not one of those type to be on the phone with my girlfriend like, girl, I can't believe he did this. He doing this. That's not me. That's never been me. And he don't do that with his friends. I don't go talk to my mama and my daddy about what he does and vice versa. That's how we keep our marriage together. But when you're on reality TV and not a whole world in your DM, the whole world giving you advice, and you know as a man that reality TV is not going to pay your bills forever, so you are trying to maintain a civilian persona out here so that you can keep some stability, because you know how it goes. You know what I'm saying? And she decides not to put it out that you was around on her, because it would have brought more controversy to what going on at your job. He didn't need that. She did what was best for her husband, and that's her husband to do so, okay? So I just want to say pray for Juan, okay? Pray for Juan. Let me see what they're talking about in the comments real quick. Don't forget, today we are offering on shoptkdeals.com the sea moss drops. This is something that everybody needs to have in their diet. It has 98% of the vitamins and minerals that the body needs daily. We have this in mango. We also have it in pineapple. It has 10,000 milligrams of Irish sea moss, the same sea moss that Dr. Sebi preached about, and the same sea moss that a lot of the health gurus preach about as well. It also has spirulina, which is very potent in vitamins and minerals as well. It has zinc, burdock root, and vitamin C, okay? Use the coupon code TK10 to get your sea moss drops. This is our mushroom Vitamix, okay? The T-cell, NK cell Vitamix, very potent. The reviews on the website say everything. This is used to help optimize T cells, to help optimize natural killer cells, which kill off cancer cells in the body and things like that. It's been used in a ton of therapy. It's been in Chinese medicine for years, and people are raving about this. All you got to do is Google shiitake mushrooms. This is shiitake mushrooms along with turkey tail, some lion's mane, some cordyceps, all blended down. You can either cook with it, you can put it in your smoothies, you can drink it in water. Either way, you need this about twice a week. And if you're not down with the powder, we do have the gummies, all right, which has all of that in there. Shiitake mushrooms. It also has the reishi mushroom, has the chaga, it has the white button. And so all of this is condensed down into the mushroom extract complex. And also we have the mushroom 10X, okay? That's available as well on shoptkdeals.com. Use the coupon code TK10 to get 10% off of your first order. Don't forget, guys, we are featuring the Koji Cocoa Soap. This is something that I use to help even my skin tone, clear dark marks and things like that. This is available on shoptkdeals.com. Use the coupon code TK10, okay? Be careful about using it on your face. Yes, it will lighten the dark marks, but it will lighten your face as well, and you don't want to be out here looking like Nene Leaks, okay? This is the Koji Cocoa Soap. We have the sugar case. I am so in love with the body oils, and you guys are too, because you're emailing me about them. These are body oils infused with like glazed donut fragrances. We also have watermelon squeeze. We have, let me put this up. We have the watermelon squeeze. We also have the Georgia peach body oil, okay? I usually put these on when I get out of the shower, wet, let them soak into the skin while the pores are open. And then, of course, I carry a bottle around to touch up. It doesn't leak. And that's one thing that I like about this Black-owned body oil company, is that they don't leak all in your purse. I could travel with these. They don't spill. I don't know where the hell she got these bottles from or the oils, but she's doing her thing. You can access the sugar case on my website. Use the coupon code TK10 to get 10% off your first order. And last but not least, we have our top seller, which are the Active 8 fasting drops. If you are really trying to fast, if you are really trying to suppress your appetite, the right way. The Activate Fasting Drops is the way that you need to go. The reviews on the website speak for themselves. If you're looking for appetite suppression, which means you have to start first thing in the morning, okay? And you put the drops in your body, you put a little water in your body, and you just do a water fast throughout the day. People are emailing me saying, hey, Tasha, they work better than any type of Ozempic or semaglutide that's out there. It just helps to settle the gas in the stomach, and the stomach tells the brain that you're not hungry no more, okay? And so the fasting drops are available on shoptkdeals.com. Use the coupon code TK10 and let me know how much weight you've lost personally using the active drops, okay?